All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Flipside Table Breaks episode. We are live, getting ready to open up a smorgasbord of all kinds of goodies. I'm here with my lovely co-host over there,
This way, bro. This way.
over there, Dino, and we got a guest. We finally got ourselves a guest. Dennis, introduce yourself.
Oh, y'all are desperate for a guest?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, I'm Dennis Chandler, and I'm just a frequent listener, first-time caller.
Oh, I like it.
Hell yes.
Hey,
And as you can tell from the background, I do like comics. I
Yeah,
also
you're
like
making
cards.
making us all like drool over all those long boxes and short boxes in your background.
Well, if it was all Golden Age, Silver Age stuff, that'd be great. But
Yeah, right. You never know, man. You never know. Somebody could be have an AF-15 in one of those long boxes. All right, we lost Dino. I don't know where he went, but it's all okay. It's all okay. So, Dennis has contacted us and threw us for a loop because what did you contact us about initially?
oh well, so I'm on the Instagram because I'm just following stuff, and I think Tales from the Flipside followed me, and I'm like, hey, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, if you ever want to break some like Monty Python cards, I got some of those. And then they responded, and it's like, okay, let's break some cards.
Hell yes, we did. Not very often that you get somebody saying, "Oh, we got Monty Python cards." So it's going to be fun. And so one of the things that you explained is they're not trading cards.
No,
They're-
they're CCGs are a collectible card game. So I had some formative years in the '90s, and that's when Magic came out. I remember Magic coming out when I was in college.
And that's why I want you to tell this story.
And, after that hit big, I mean, everybody was playing it and all that. And so at the time then, you got to where everybody and every property was putting out card games. So actually, it's like some of them, like Decipher was really big in it. So like they would do stuff like the Star Trek game. So,
Yep.
you actually have, shots from the show and everything like, so you got the Star Trek game, you've got, and one that's still popular just for collectors, but not for playing. You'd have the Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
And what's nice about the Star Wars is they would follow the so like the first one's the base set, and then the next one would be A New Hope, and they'd follow the movies, and you would see characters progress in it. So like this is the Empire version of Luke Skywalker, so it like says son of Skywalker. But then you see but as they move through the sets, you'd get the same characters, and you would see how they would progress. And these were before the special editions. So then you got special cards for the special editions and everything. So, I mean, they were trying to find anything and everything to do CCGs on. And the nice thing is, you didn't have anything but the first three movies. So you got some, Star Wars, the cards, and it's almost like you got stats. So they're almost like a precursor to kind of like baseball cards or something, because now you got stats on characters, so you could sit there and put your Luke against Darth Vader, see how they matched up and everything. So that was one of the big draws for it. But nothing really ever had the flow because of like Magic, because they patented that.
Yes.
So you couldn't copy their technique, and so you got all these other things that would just flow with it and everything. And so one of the ones that came out, and I really like, is they did a Monty Python and a Holy Grail collectible card game. So I'm a really big fan of the movie. I love me some British humor. I love me some Monty Python. So I bought a box. I bought a box back in the day, but it was I was in my 20s. I had not that much money, and I was spending it on drinking and girls and everything. So I couldn't quite complete the set. Now I've got the disposable income, so I want to complete the sets on some stuff. So I'm working on my Monty Python set. Like I need the White Rabbit. I need the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
Oh, the two of the best parts of the movie.
Exactly. And so, and I think there's a Tim. I need a Tim. So are they worth my, to somebody like me, it's like, so I think I paid like, I don't know, $40 for the box, right? And most of the cards in there are going to be pennies or something like that. But to another Monty Python fan, and to me online, I would probably, if I need to complete a set, then it's like if I see a Tim or I see certain cards that I need, they're rares, I'll pay $5 or $10 on it. So, I get this, I find another fan, I could probably get my money back on it, or I can make a little bit more if I want to, if you get the right hits and you want to sell it to somebody like that. As we were talking about earlier, it's like John Cleese is going to be at Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City. So if I got any cards in there, because I think he's a knight in the movie. He was a page. He was Tim. So you got all these other characters in there. I just walk up to him and have John Cleese sign them. Now throw that on there.
Yes.
And there's not too many. And that's kind of hard, I guess, in the States to get one of the Python crew. And it's like, I guess there's only half of them left.
Yep.
So there's an opportunity there.
Yep. Very cool. Well, I've got a box of Bowman baseball from this year that there's not much worth of hits in here. I mean, there's one auto, but your luck of pulling anything crazy out of here. So I'll just probably open in as we go. Dino, what do you got?
I got we're doing it for Kobe this week, boys. It's 15-16 Donruss Panini value packs. So
there you
I got a
go.
bunch of them, dude. So
yeah, and I don't think I've done enough football, so I actually have a bunch of packs of some 88 Topps football. And you know what? And this is the year they added the glossy card.
Yep. And it's also for all of you guys that don't know, Bo Jackson rookie year. Big Bo Jackson rookie in that set. And it's funny because I've seen people pull double Bo Jacksons right back to back out of cello packages.
No. You know any Oakland fans that'd be interested in the Bo Jackson?
I do.
Yeah, a bunch of them.
And then I also have this, which is advertised as having a Canseco rookie you can see on the back, and I've yet to figure out how to see it.
So don't open it, just in case.
Well, do I just send it to PSA and they can see it?
You do. And you send it to PSA, and they'll tell you if it was put there, fake, or if it was sent that way. So we're actually getting ready. It's funny that you're on here, Dennis, and the stuff that you have, because we opened a 88 football cello box, many moons ago. And one of the people that joined in on the break got the pack with the Bo Jackson rookie on the back. So we actually are going to be sending in some packs to PSA with the Bo Jackson rookie. And the Canseco rookie is the very first thing that I pulled from a pack, like the very first hit that we pulled on Flipside. So it's pretty cool.
Maybe I'll have to send you this pack so you can send it in with them, and they can tell me. And if it's not there, they can just, I don't know, send it back.
Exactly. And if you want to do that, I'd be more than willing to help you do that, because we are going to be sending out a group submission here within the next couple of weeks. So we'll talk about that after the show.
Oh, and I did also say I also got a Kmart 52 Mantle.
What is that?
It's the 1982 20th anniversary AL NL MVP. So it's got the AL and the NL MVPs reprint. So it goes Mickey Mantle 62, cool. Maury Willis 62, and then Sandy Koufax 62. They're reprints. They're like $5 cool. on eBay, but it's it's still got the Kmart sticker on it.
That makes it even better.
And I don't think it's ever been opened.
Hell yeah. All right. So for those of you guys that don't know, basically the way we do this with the setup we got now is we just kind of open and we bullshit as we're opening, and we talk about what we got and kind of what we did this week. And if anybody gets any hits, they kind of throw them up there, or any fun, cool cards, they throw them up there. But let's go ahead and get started, I guess.
All right.
I want to tell a real quick tale. I went and hung out with my pops today, or this last weekend, and we went to a store and to get some food or something. And it was a Walmart, and there's a bunch of Topps update or Series 2 blaster packs. And because of Dino's great luck with blaster packs, fat packs recently. There we go. First pack of the Monty Python. I bought a couple of them, and then I bought a mini box or a blaster box of the Bowman Platinum. And I've told the stories on the show before that my dad is my lucky charm, and I was opening up the Topps fat packs, and I got two of them. And the first one I opened, I got the Tatis and the Alonso rookies. And then the second one I'm opening, I'm going through them, yada, yada, yada. Nothing really that great. But then I got one of the gold rookies of the Reese McGuire, the catcher from the Blue Jays, but I noticed that every single corner on this pack are trashed. I don't know if you guys can see. You guys can see that. You guys can see that.
Yeah, it's all
Every
rough. Yeah.
Yep, they're all trashed, right? So I'm like, oh, great. And sure enough, what do you know? I pulled the short print. I pulled the Guerrero
nice.
short print. Yeah. The problem is that the corners are trashed. So I'm gonna try and send these back to or contact Topps and see, because I have the receipt and everything and the pack still here. See if they'll replace it, just because it's such a big card in the set.
Good luck, buddy. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, and from our luck, or from Dino's luck, I don't think I have much luck. So
Yeah, it's okay.
all right, so what do we got showing out of that first pack? Anything good?
Oh, well, I'm sitting here. I've forgotten what the order of these is, because I knew with Magic the first 3 cards were your uncommons and your fourth card was your rare, and I can't figure that out in here. But to kind of see how they are, it's like some of the printing. So the first 3 are pages for sure. You can't really read that because they chose a bad. But there's Concord. Yeah, it's got a trusty page of Lancelot, and you see they take it directly from the movie.
Yep.
Some are better. Some you can recognize better than other. So
yeah.
So there's Eric Idle.
Yep.
Humphrey the Page.
And then you get like from the animations. So there's Much Rejoicing. I mean, this pack. Yeah, this is not too bad of a pack. What was the good ones in here? Because so you get the French. So it's like one of the mechanics is you get the Frenchman, right? But you got to pair them with the French taunt.
And what was the French taunt?
Oh, this one is, you don't frighten us English pig dogs. Go on and boil your bottom, sons of a silly person. I blow my nose at you, so-called Arthur King, you and all your silly English niggets. So, I mean, that's actually on there and part of the game. And you know in the movie how you have the minstrels and they're singing. Part of the game is they give you something, you got to sing it and all that, or you get points taken off. But like one of the best scenes, there's bloodletting with the
Black Knight.
With the Black Knight, and they just there's all the blood coming off.
Yeah.
So nothing really stood out in that pack, but it brings back those '90s memories.
I got a D'Angelo Russell rookie card out of this one. Actually, might be worth something.
Yeah, and also that they do is they'd also make cards where you could put your picture in.
Oh,
so
wow!
It's blank, and this is a page card where you just put your picture in, or you can put whatever you want.
That's cool.
And you could do that for the Knights.
These Don Russ Paninis are kind of. I no wonder I didn't buy any of these.
I remember Don. Well, it depends on what Don Russ because I broke out some of my other stuff. It's fun because I was getting a bunch of stuff back in. I was really into football. Like early '90s, I was doing basketball.
Yeah.
Then I got into like the '90s and all that, and was doing football. So I did break out some stuff like that, and then like when you talk about Don Russ. So I really got into like the Don Russ Elite.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
So, but then it's
Campbell. God, I remember Jason Campbell.
Yeah, 17-17. But what's interesting is I would pull out the inserts or the cards. I thought, rookies and all that. And it's kind of interesting to come back 20 years later.
Yeah. And
see what hit and what didn't hit. Like, here you go. 61 out of 100. It looks like it's a refractor of some time. Signed Chicago, Greg Olson.
Oh, that's cool. Olson might go to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, in his Miami uniform. So, rookie card. There's a Michael Bush, Zach Taylor, Chris Henry, LaDain. Okay, yeah, this is like here is a. No, this isn't a rookie, but it is a numbered insert. Don Russ Elite, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah,
cool.
back when he's playing with San Diego.
But it's interesting because it's like for some reason that I see at this time I was getting all the shiny cards.
They were all shiny.
I just loved that.
What is that?
Larry
And-
Nance Jr.
There you go.
And like, what is this? 68 out of 150. And this is when they were starting the jersey cards too. So there's a Phillip Rivers jersey on
That's dope.
the Donruss Elite.
And they are moving on from Philip Rivers actually in San Diego right now.
Or is he moving away from them?
Well,
I think
probably,
it's together.
probably
I think he wanted to stay.
Yeah.
That's
So-
a sad part.
All right, let's break some more. But yeah, it was. I don't know. That's when I learned my lesson, and I got out of cards, and I've kind of gotten to the point now where it's like if I see something I like or I won't, I just buy it instead of trying to pull it from the packs.
Big shout out to Doc Joe. For those of you guys that don't know, Doc Joe is on a podcast called The Collectibles. Make sure you guys go check them out. I think he's got a CGC unboxing coming up here shortly. So make sure you guys go check out The Collectibles.
Ooh. So and the nice thing, and there's I don't know about a nice thing, but there is one thing in these old card games is you would get runs. So it's like I just opened up a pack, and one of the mechanics of the game is the questions 3 for the Bridge of Peril, but I got 3 of them in a row.
Why do they do that?
They're commons, and I guess that's how they're on the sheet.
Oh,
So it all has to do with and then
where they're cut.
yeah, and then
So
the famous historian.
Yep.
the big guy out of 2015, 2016 is this guy actually. Chris has got Porzingis. So
Oh, nice. Pulled the Porzingis.
a little Porzingis rookie. So.
All right,
So-
so
Dennis,
So-
you were talking earlier about Magic the Gathering and this and that, and how you and your buddies used to do it, and it kind of piqued some interest. Explain what you were explaining about how you and your buddies back in the day used to buy a case of Magic the Gathering. And
so we were really into it, and so there's 4 or 5 of us, and we would just buy a case whenever. And this is not when the expansions came out. So how familiar are you with Magic the Gathering?
not very familiar, so that's
Yeah,
why
it wasn't
it's so interesting to hear about.
Okay, so you have the base sets, and then you have the expansions, kind of what you would call. So whenever a base set would come out, it'd be like 300 and something cards, right? So you'd have to have multiple boxes to kind of get a run or
Yep.
get multiples. And the way the game goes, unless it was a banned card or restricted card, you could have 4 in a deck, right? And so the rares are the most powerful. So you're wanting to open, if you can't trade for them, or if it's early when it releases out, you want to open a lot of packs to kind of get the 2 or 3 cards in your deck that it's built around. So we would just buy a case, and we'd each have 3 or 4 boxes that we would open. And Magic's got like 5 colors or factions, and you can mix and match them. But you never really wanted to do more than 2 colors. And so you usually had your colors you played with. I kind of did either a red, green, or white, and a combination of 2 of those. So I take my black and blue cards because I hate blue, and you would trade them. They're trading for what you needed to build your decks on. So we would get that, and this is before they started putting foils in them and everything. So
This is when they were more. They were more towards the actual the card game than they were the trading card aspect.
yeah, it was a trading. I mean, it was a card game and it was trading. But this is back when they, the rules were you're supposed to ante up a card. So your opponent would pick a random card from your deck, and you'd pick one from there, and that's the ante. So whoever won the game, got those cards. That didn't last too long. But yeah, so
cool. I
we
like
would
that idea.
yeah, so we would do that for the big base sets. So the first one, he did unlimited, so the first ones were alpha and then beta, and those are the black bordered cards. And then the difference between those is the curvature of the corners. That's how you can tell the difference. And then they released, and those are all black border. So one of the things most collectible card games from that time is they did limited releases, and those were always black bordered. So those would be out like for 2 months. Boom, that's it. And then after that, they do the unlimited versions, which were white bordered. So I always look for limited boxes of these. So you can see right here, it's like all these have black borders. That's, so they're going to show imperfections more, but they're also going to be, they're the limited, and they're truly limited, while everything else they just printed the crap out of. So anyway, yeah, we did that. So back in the day, it's like I knew a guy at one point, and my roommate, he had all 5 Moxes and a Black Lotus, and then we sold it.
So
I played with Black Lotus back in the day. You haven't played Magic until you've had a first round death by a channel fireball.
So check this out. My wife, who's the loveliest person around, check what she sent out. Look at this. Oh, I don't know why.
Oh my lord!
Oh,
That is
look at this, boys.
Wow.
Stanley Cup made of cards, bro. You want to see
That's
this? It's
awesome.
glorious.
Oh, why do you need cards? We had the real thing here.
I know.
Yeah, I know. Don't brag about it. It hurts.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's all like relics or some shit.
It looks cool though. So I got my first hits out of like the first 2 packs.
I got my hit too. You want to go first?
So, yeah, here I'll go first. Here's my first my hits out of my 2 packs. I got a Freitas Nova Aqua Shimmer, number 75, first Bowman, and then I got my auto, and I don't even know who this is, and the worst part is it's a sticker auto. It's from the top 100 subset, and it's Peter Lambert, a pitcher for the Colorado Rockies, number to 50. So that's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is.
I picked up so this is I don't know what this is gonna be. So this is who the hell is this? Tim Hardaway Jr. But behind this is something. So we're gonna. What's it gonna be? Oh, bummer!
Oh, you got cheated. You got cheated.
I was like, oh, it's gonna be something.
Oh.
Damn it, Panini.
You gotta love those fakes, man.
Nope. So I got another King Arthur where you can put your own face in.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
That was a nice thing about this card game also. So they had all the cards, they had versions where you could just put your own picture in or somebody else's picture. I mean, they did. I mean, it's just. It was just a fun time.
Yeah. All right. So Dino just showed something that was kind of interesting with those fake blank cards. Do they have those in a lot of the Magic or Pokemon or any of that type of stuff that you know
fake?
of? Yeah.
Like the so it looks like it's a memorabilia card or a swatch or anything like that. They have like blanks so you can't go through them.
No, I haven't seen that in any of the CCG because they don't do that to a lot of them. The only thing they've added to them, which is after my time of getting added to it, they added foils. So now you have foil versions. So if you and they added mythics. So you had common, uncommon, and rare, and then they added mythic, which is even rarer than that's almost like a 1 per case hit or 2 per case hit for a mythic. And then if you get a foil version of that, is where you get some.
Are the mythics the same as like so if you got a version in an uncommon and then you got a version in a mythic, it would be the same card but with just a different color?
No, they're unique cards.
That's
so they have. So all the cards are unique with abilities or a character or whatever the card play is.
So here we go again. Either we're gonna get faked out again because this is another Tim Hardaway Jr. and there's something behind this one, I think. So let's see what we get.
Oh, you got one.
Yep.
Oh,
you got one, but it's nobody great.
What do you think it's gonna be? I don't know what it's gonna be. Let's see.
Watch or an auto.
Oh,
not bad. You got an auto. Not bad. Out of a fat pack.
At least they signed the card. And it wasn't one of those where they signed the paper or the sticker and stuck it on.
It's a sticker.
Is it?
It's a sticker. You just ruined it.
Yeah, Jakar Sampson. So
hopefully he's still playing in the NBA.
So we're gonna check right now because want to bet he hasn't been around in like 25 days. Let's see. When's the thing? It's 15, 16. I bet you he stopped playing.
It's probably in Japan or something.
The D-League. He plays with the Pacers, I think. All right.
Oh, shit. There you go. Not bad.
Oh, he was. Oh, funny. In 2018, 2019, he was playing in the Shandong Heroes of China.
Japan. Yeah.
Japan, yeah.
Nice.
Well, I think I figured out that the rares have got to be towards the end of the pack because I'm getting too many of the build your own cards in the front. Wow. So you can you build your own event, build your own land,
That's interesting.
Build your own knight.
And I picked up this too. This is the other rookie, Carl Anthony Towns. Big
Yep.
cat.
Yep.
That's the other big rookie in that whole.
Isn't Devin Booker in that year too?
I haven't found Devin Booker yet.
All right.
So I haven't really found anything that I'm really needing.
Pull the Trout 30th anniversary card. Kind of cool. Too bad it's not a real auto.
Do you see that? Do you see that 101 I showed in the chat?
Yes.
Let me pulled it already.
Yeah, I may have to skip over to some sports cards.
Getting no good pulls.
Well, I'm getting a lot of repeats.
Yeah. Yep. We know how that is.
They didn't shuffle the packs.
So we've got a couple more months here until we're going to start seeing some new baseball products hitting the shelves.
So what's the baseball product to get? Because I remember back in the day, it's like there was just so much out there, and you just didn't know what to get.
Yeah.
And it's like a bunch of it's like trash or.
I'm glad you're asking because it's hard to say which is the best. And what I
would value, I guess. I would say Top Series 1, 2, and update, and Bowman, obviously, but
that's what I say. I say stick with Bowman, man. Always stick with Bowman because it's fun to open, and I think you get the best money for pack value.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, like you said, you were talking earlier, Dennis, about how sometimes you have the cards that you put away and you see if they're any good, years later. That's what you do with all Bowman, basically.
Yeah, I pulled out some of mine that I haven't looked at, and I just grabbed the ones I set aside of rookies and all that, and I thought, I don't know, it might be interesting to kind of go through those and just see, oh, wow, really?
Those are some of the hardest things to do.
Back in the day, he was it. Like, I don't know how many Ryan Leaf I got.
So this, I don't know if this is going to be a hit or not, but this card's backwards for some reason. So it's a Rondo card.
What do you got?
Oh, it might be nothing. It's a chrome. Never mind. It's just
chrome card.
Yeah,
Doc Joe just said look for Optic Basketball to hit retail stores soon, so that will be hitting soon. So another crazy run on basketball.
So let's see. I did get an Excalibur.
Ooh,
nice. That's got to do something in the game. Yeah, I see the comments. I finally pulled up the comments there, and I said, yeah, I want to Tim the Enchanter. God, I want to Tim so bad.
Prism for basketball and football, Bowman for baseball. Yep, there you go. So Doc Joe says the best stuff to buy for basketball is Prism, and the best stuff to buy for football is Prism, Bowman for baseball.
I thought about buying one of those 2020 series archive buyback.
From hockey?
No, from baseball, like the buyback autos.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah, that's why I like the buyback autos from Upper Deck. I think you were the one that showed me the Phil Hughes one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he did good in that one. He pulled a Austin Matthews auto rookie.
So here's what I could get John Cleese to sign.
Oh,
Ian the Page. It's not focusing.
Oh, I thought it looked like it had like something special with it. That's kind of cool. That's dope. Yeah, that's a good question. What do you get something to him to sign? I think that's a perfect thing, other than like a movie case or something or a poster.
Well, it's. I mean, it is movie related, but they probably licensed that and didn't think anything about it, and you could probably throw that in front of him, and I probably haven't had too many people do it, and it would at least like he'd get a chuckle out of it and might get a more of a decent conversation with him. See, I do stuff like that with artists or other things. I don't know what to say. I mean, I met Tiki Barber doing a signing once on cards and all that, and it's like, hey, that was a good game last week. I mean, they're not like us. So how do you?
Yeah.
What do you talk about?
I agree. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I guess you could get a poster signed or something to a Monty Python. That'd be kind of cool, maybe.
So I have a kind of a funny tidbit. As a lot of people know, I like to collect creator first, and then I'll get really deep into the creator first stuff and try to find some cool stuff like what I'm about to explain. Monty Python. One of the ways that Monty Python got together was John Cleese met Terry. What's his name? Gillum. While he was doing an article for this magazine called Help. It was like a comic magazine called Help back in the day, and you can actually find that issue. I'll have to find it, but that's how they met each other, and that's how Monty Python got started. So I thought that was pretty cool. That would be cool to get him something signed like that.
Yeah. So I did get the best card in the set though.
That's funny.
Dennis. Yeah, I'm sure you'd like that card.
They have this is, I don't know how legit this is, but he's gonna freak out again. I don't know why it does this, boys, when I do this. So John Cleese signed a Harry Potter card.
Yeah.
Somebody becketed it back in 2005.
Oh, he was a character in that, wasn't he?
Yeah. I was just seeing like cool things that are like here's a Terry Jones sketch with a John Cleese, I guess.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking at things. Some albums are kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
It is albums and stuff. I'm just looking at things, so it doesn't look that rare, but.
Yeah, I just have no feel for autographs and such. I just get what I think is cool. And
Dude, you the coconut, bro. Look at this. That's cool. Interesting.
Doc Joe asked Dennis, "Have you found Rob the Shrubber yet?"
No, but I have found a witch.
Oh man, this is bringing back memories of high school.
And I got Zoot.
Dude.
We used to watch that movie over and over and over.
Oh, I know this is a rare. It is the legendary Black Beast of R.
That's a good one to get Terry Gilliam to sign.
Oh, and then right after it is the Knights Who Say Ni.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then after that is a horde of young it's a horde of young virgins.
Does that card float?
And then there's Edward the Knight Perilous. These are just, I don't know. It's just.
They're funny, man. They make it even a little bit better.
And he could play a game with them.
Yep.
Well, let's see. Yep, there's 4 cards in a row of the verses in the game where you would have to sing the verses.
That's cool. That's cool that they make you do goofy stuff like that.
I keep getting this electric donkey card. And there's no donkey on the card.
Got our favorite PC collectible for Dino and Nick Senzel.
That's right, baby. I guess Boran Marjanovic from the Spurs back in the day might be something to watch out for, but I haven't done it.
Where'd you find those, Dino?
Big Lock.
Wow.
I was looking for baseball. Baseball was white, so I was like...
That's pretty cool finding 2015 stuff in Big Lot.
Oh, sorry. Just for the record, Sleepy just hit me up. He doesn't do those damn mystery boxes. So I want to respect my statement that Sleepy might have done that.
Those damn mystery boxes. Yeah, unfortunately, I think this box was a bust.
You know, I've been watching Phil a lot lately. Phil's full, and he does. He's been doing trying for the Mike Trout rookies in 2011.
I saw. Did he get one yet?
Not yet. He's just spending a buttload of money and not getting anything good out of it.
Yeah. I saw that he spent a shit ton of money. I was looking at prices on those the other day, not on eBay, just in Beckett, an old Beckett I had, and even the old Beckett, they were ridiculously high. Like $500 for a raw from the update that Phil's trying to pull. But then if you go back a couple years, 2009 to the Bowman draft stuff, that stuff is like in the thousands. $30,000 for his rookie.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I got a 25 of 25 first Bowman of a pitcher, Logan Webb. So not bad. Number to 25. I'll take it. Hopefully that kid does good. I doubt it, but you never know.
It's so iffy on ball players, man.
Yeah. That's another reason why I like Bowman, man. Just take all your first Bowmans and put them aside and throw them in a box, and you never know.
Yeah.
So Marte, the new Arizona Diamondback.
So what is it? Got to be a transcendental player for like. So while they're playing, they're great and their card's worth it and all that, but then they retire, they get in the Hall of Fame, and then 10 years later, the card goes down.
Yep. Yeah, there's very few players where the card goes up. I would say, and like Michael Jordan, stuff like that. I don't know. I think Trout might be the one guy where I don't think his cards are going to go down anytime soon. Even if maybe if he just shits the bed completely and sub 200.
I just want to say I found a pack for this finally, so it's not in it's a team pack finally. So I actually can put this in my box now.
What'd you get? What'd you put it in?
A team pack, like a team, like when you're setting out like team packs and stuff, it actually fits in a team pack.
Oh,
It's
nice.
not thick enough. So, shout out to whoever sent me a team pack when I was buying stuff. I think it was the Breakery, that Facebook group. So, shout out to those
Did you
guys.
get your cards back from them?
Yeah. It's not in this box. Stack of boxes over here. I picked up that Red Sox card, remember? Did I show that to you?
Yeah, you said you got a Red Sox player, but
Oh, maybe I didn't show it on this one. Yeah. Durbin Feltman, I guess.
oh, okay,
And this is numbered from 124 out of 150.
not bad.
So,
At least you got a hit.
yeah.
So back to the story about my pops, and so we got that pack which had the Vladimir Guerrero short print rookie that was all torn up. So that was kind of a bummer. But we opened the box of Bowman Platinum, which is like 5 packs and a little special pack with a special refractor in it. And the chances of you getting a auto out of a Bowman Platinum blaster box is ridiculous. I mean, you could get the 2 autos in the big mega box that they offer, but those are like $70 a box or something. The blaster box was like 15. So I just bought the blaster. I didn't see anything. Oh, the blaster was the only baseball stuff there other than what I got. And so I'm opening it, and of course you're looking for Tatis, Alonso, Vladdy Jr., stuff like that. And I pulled, let me see if I can find it here. Where did I put them? I'll find out where I put them here. Hold on. Oh, right here. All right. So I'm going through it, and I'm like, oh, sweet, an auto. And I get an auto out of it. I get this number 22 out of 150, Bobby Dalbec from the Red Sox. It's a sticker auto, but it's an auto out of a $15 blaster. And then I pull the Tatis Jr. rookie, which is nice. I think he's a huge prospect to start putting some money behind. And then I go to the special pack, and I pull a Pete Alonso rookie special refractor. So that's not bad. I mean, that box is already epic. And it's funny because me and my dad are bullshitting like, oh, what if there's another auto in here? I'm like, Dad, there's no chance there's another auto in there. And sure enough, Connor Wong, 2 autos. They're probably nobodies. I mean, I never heard of these guys, but you got 2 autos out of one Bowman Platinum Blaster box. So I still to this day, I gotta admit my pops is my lucky charm, and I need to have him whenever I buy cards.
Nice. So next to last pack, I finally get one of the cards that I wanted to get out of this box.
All right.
So I'm real happy with my Holy Hand Grenade.
That's my favorite thing about the whole movie.
And then you sit there and you see now down there, you got to have Brother Maynard's roommate. You got to have the Book of Armaments before you can deploy it.
Do you have those?
Yeah, they were in there. They looked like they were
Nice.
uncommon or common. So, yep. So if I don't get anything else, I'm happy with that. So that's a good box for me.
Very impressive.
And I got 1 pack left. Then we can switch to some sports, or we can take a look at that American Heroes Edition box that I got.
I want to see you open some of those football.
Okay, we can do yeah.
Yeah, we got all the time in the world, man. So whatever you want to do, man.
Oh, this is your show.
No.
What did you? So you pulled out of those basketball. You pulled the Karl Anthony Towns. You pulled the Porzingis,
Yep.
and you got the auto.
And I bought the D'Angelo Russell. That was his year too.
Oh, nice.
D'Angelo Russell and Larry Nance Jr. So, I mean, I got an auto. I mean, they were $5 a pop, man. I mean, I bought 10 of them.
All right, so
And then another rookie was I don't know how great Terry Rozier is going to be, but Terry Rozier's rookie was in that too. So
Yeah.
all right, so I've got 5 packs,
Ooh,
gum included.
the best part. Don't touch it. Trust me.
All right. So let's see if we can figure out. So it looks like there's a Gary Clark wide receiver on the front. And on the back is this is the one with the John Elway on the back. But it's 5th year. Yeah, it's got it down there. Yeah. So let's open up this. Oh yeah, wax. I love old wax.
My favorite thing to open, man.
All right. Ooh, there's a white card in the middle. Maybe that's one of those filler packs. All right. Oh no, that's the gum. Oh
Yep.
yeah. You know, I forget where I was. I was at a card shop or something, and I saw some old baseball cards in there, and it's like my nephews were probably like, I don't know, 12, 13. So I got them some old ball cards to throw into their stocking for Christmas. And they got the packs, and they're like, what the hell is this? What is this? And they open them up, and it's like, their eyes lit up because they wanted the gum. And they popped that gum in, and then they make that face like, this isn't that great a gum.
Yeah, because
They had no idea that it was 20 years old.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. We got Gary Clark. Ooh, a super rookie, Alonzo Highsmith.
You're looking for. Let's see here, Bo Jackson. Who's the guy from Seattle that went to OU? Brian Bosworth.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 rookies.
So there's a Danny White. Okay. And I thought I knew my football, but so far I haven't recognized too many people.
So it should be. Hold on one second. It should be the top cards are Bo Jackson 327, Vinny Testaverde's rookie card 352, Chris Dolman 157, and then you got Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, and Dan Marino, just common cards.
Yeah.
Collier rookies in there. Kevin Green.
Yeah, the always popular checklist.
Yeah.
So you're saying I should be holding these with cotton gloves so I didn't get any
No.
fingerprints on them?
Yeah, man.
Bernie
You're definitely
Kosar.
not going to get any fingerprints on these guys.
Okay. Oh, who's this? 1,000. Oh, it's the glossy card.
Yep.
The 1,000-yard club. Henry Ellard. I think when they were still the LA Rams.
Yep.
Mark Jackson, Joe Jacoby. Oh, there's a Raider in here, Matt Millen.
Oh, Matt Millen. Woo! Lions fan. That fucking bum. No, I can't hate on Matt Millen because he got really sick, but he got better. So
Is he better now? Yeah, he about ruined the Lions.
well, how can you ruin a franchise that's already been ruined, right?
That's why I said he about ruined him.
Yeah. So I guess the good ones in this is there's the Dan Marino.
Yeah. 25-cent card.
Yeah.
Yep. And then the John Elway.
Oh, you got the Elway and the Marino in the same pack. Not bad.
Yeah, the Elway was the back card. And Marino was right in front of him.
So if in 1988, you would have been freaking out about that pack.
All right, so this has got a Christian Okoye rookie on the back.
Oh, don't open it.
Oh, he opened it. I heard it.
He opened it.
Oh.
Right.
So who's he?
That's the Nigerian Nightmare, man. Let me check and see if let me check on that one.
Where's his name at? Oh, there it is at the top.
Christian Okoye, yep. All right, let me look and see if that's worth anything before you open. Go into another one.
And who's on the front? It's Pat. So I can't tell who's on the back. Front. Okay, this one's got a Cornelius Bennett rookie on the back.
Oh, don't open that one either.
Well, son of a. Well, oh, I'm looking at it and it's already
opened.
Okay.
Like
that would have been worth way more unopened than it is open, but it's already open.
Yeah, it's already open. They lied on the thing. All right. Buffalo Bills. All right, so
that's a Cornelius Bennett rookie. That's not bad. A couple bucks.
Oh.
Now it's worth nothing.
Now it's worth nothing. Not in the pack. Let's see.
The all-important question is, it's Super Bowl Sunday this weekend. Who's everybody got in the Super Bowl this weekend?
Kansas City.
I got the Niners.
Oh, wow.
All right, so there's a guy got it on eBay for $11 and $9. There's two people selling Okoye rookie backs.
Hey,
so
man, you got the bottom out. $8. $8.
Yeah, so if you want to make some money off of it, you might. But other than that, that's up to you whether you want to worry about $8 or $9.
No. Oh, well, you know what? I found him in another pack.
That's good. That's a good pack, man. Cornelius Bennett rookie and Christian Okoye rookie in the same pack.
Imagine if I'd left it sealed and they were both in there.
Just think if wait until you open the next one and it's got Bo Jackson doubled up.
Well, you know, Bo Jackson could be in that one with the Okoye pack that I still got sealed.
Yeah,
I mean that's the thing. He could be in there.
Yes, he could. That's why it's worth
All right. So I got 2 packs open, 2 packs to go, and the one I guess we got to decide if we want to open it or not.
Yep.
All right. So who's on the back? The Pittsburgh Steelers kicker, Gary somebody.
Yep, Gary Barr, right?
Yeah, he's on the back, and then on the front is Bengals Boomer Esiason.
I love Paul's comment. Don't cut the Marvel value stamp out, Dennis.
All right, let's get over here so the gum falls out. There. Oh, it's a mint, complete stick, unbroken piece of gum. All the others are broken.
Send it to Heritage.
Get that thing graded.
So a Boomer. So when is this? It's looks like his 4th year. Okay.
Yep, 85 was a good year, I think.
There's a Willie Gault.
Ooh.
What is a Walker around? What is this? It's Andre Tip. I don't know what this is.
It's a team card, probably.
Oh, they're stuck together. That's why the back didn't make any sense. Oh, it's the Dallas Cowboys team leaders card. Okay.
Yeah.
And the 1,000-yarder, Mark Clayton. Man, I'm getting these wide receivers that I have no idea who they are. Oh, there's a Phil Simms.
Ooh, I was a big Phil Simms fan.
It's my glossy card. Yeah, it's Mark Clayton for, what was that, Miami?
Yep,
Miami. Well, that's kind of cool. They sit there and they put the schedule on the back and they put his stats for each game for the year.
Yeah, that is cool.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, He's in the 1,000. Okay, so this card is labeled 1,000-yard club. 1,000-yard club. Can you see what it says at the bottom?
776. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. What the hell?
He missed 3 games, so is that like on a curve?
It has to be.
But
1,000-yard club. That's
1,000
bullshit.
yards.
Yeah.
I bet she tells all the girls that, yo, I want a 1,000-yard club member. It's terrible. It's terrible. Anything good? Nothing?
No. Oh, it was a Gary Anderson.
And for you boys, I pulled so I bought this today. It's only a 6, but so I bought a Kobe Bryant 96 collector's choice, and it has Garnett, Jermaine O'Neal, and the Lakers on it. And it's like the 3-cut mini style, like Julius Erving, Larry Bird, and Dr. J. So that's my
Nice.
piece.
So this pack's got a Tom. What is the name of this? Rotham rookie on the top.
Tim Ratham from the 49ers?
Yeah, or it says Tom.
Oh, maybe it is Tom Ratham. Yeah, Tom Ratham. Is he from the 49ers, though?
Yeah, it's 49ers.
Yeah, running back.
He's the rookie on the top.
Yep,
So.
you can play him in Tecmo Super Bowl. He used to destroy everybody in the Tecmo Super Bowl.
All right, let's open up and see this pack. Then I gotta make a decision on the other one because now y'all got me wanting that Bo Jackson rookie.
Okay.
Well, the gum's broken.
Oh.
Wait a second, that's not a rookie card. That's his second card, so that's all right. Kosar. Gary Zimmerman. Brian Bosworth, Tops rookie.
That's awesome,
Not
dude.
bad. And that Tom Rathman is his rookie card. It's not from his rookie campaign, but it's his rookie card.
It is? Is it considered his rookie? Because it's got stats for 86 and 87 on there.
Yep.
All right, so I'll put him to the side. What else can I get out of this pack? Bernie Kosar, Joe Montana, passing leaders. Oh, and the 1,000-yard club, and I think he probably actually got 1,000 yards, was Eric Dickerson.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty cool. After he got traded.
Yep, in the Colts jersey. Another John Elway. Okay, so
did you buy those from a box or? You
no,
remember?
there was an auction house. There's an auction house south of me where they just they do auctions every Wednesday, and they do. I watch them for comics and other stuff, and they just had this lot up there of these 4 packs. So these 5 packs, the Kmart with the 20th anniversary of all the All MVPs, and then this.
Canseco.
The Don Russ 86 with supposed Canseco on the back, and it's like, all right, I'll throw $20 or whatever on there, and I think I won it for $15-$16, and then I just drove down there and got it. So, all right. So the decisions are:
I say
you open this pack, even though it's got him, because there's still the chance there could be a Bo.
Yep, and your bow is way more expensive than a Christian Okoye rookie.
Yeah, but what are the odds of you getting 2 rookies in a pack?
You've gotten 2 rookies in every pack you've opened.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right, let's see. Adino Hackett.
Let's go.
Man, is that a... there's a defect on the card. Looks like they got some wax on it up by his helmet.
That's who I was named after? No, I'm just joking.
Ooh, Jerry Rice.
That's a hitter.
That's probably a top 10 card.
Yep.
Joe Jacoby.
The 1988 is the first year that football cards started begin being shitty.
Here's my second rookie in there. Robert
Nobody-
Oswald. Super
Nobody
rookie.
did the thing. Yeah.
He's super pumped in that photo. Super pumped.
I bet you he didn't even know he was getting taken a picture of.
Nah.
Drew Hill is the 1,000-yard hitter. Ooh, a Jim McMahon.
Oh man, look at the headband.
That's the year they won the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I remember that. Oh, Morton Anderson. Woo! Isn't he still kicking?
He's gonna sign up in the XFL.
Okay, 3 rookies. Vinny Testaverde.
There you
cool.
go.
There you go. That's a hit.
I should have left it sealed. Look at all those rookies in there.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Oh, and another rookie. A rookie, Ricky
Mickey
Natal.
Natil. Yep. So look at that. You got 4 rookies in there.
And 3 of them were super rookies. This would have been one of those, like, back in '88, if I'd opened this pack, I'd have been sky high.
Yeah, because that Testaverde was the best card in the pack. Or best
All right,
card in the
Nobo.
pack, man.
No,
No, but it was fun.
I want to. Can you open up a couple of those Civil War packs?
Oh, all right.
I
So
want to see one.
this, I bought this. I think this is '09. So it's Topps Heritage American Heroes. So they actually had presidential signatures. So they would take them off letters
Yeah, cut
or
signature.
something to cut them, and they would put them on there. So like there would be Mickey Mantle signatures, or Neil Armstrong, or Abraham Lincoln.
Could you imagine pulling one of those?
I think what's it got the odds? You could also have Heroes of Space Flight relics. So you could get an Apollo 11 command module thermal protection, an Apollo Soyuz test project command module thermal. So the thermal layer protection layers from like Apollo 11, Apollo Soyuz, the Space Shuttle Atlantis, Space Shuttle Columbia.
Holy!
Imagine if you had a card with a piece of the Columbia on it. That was in these
man.
boxes.
Blowout has 20 packs. I guess a rack pack box. I don't know what this means. 20 packs for $400 right now.
Of this?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Okay.
Jeez.
So,
Case.
No, look at this. I don't know. Here.
so that's what the pack looks like.
It's gonna go all crazy on me. Oh, look at right there. See?
Yep.
That's the box.
$400 right now.
All right, but you get cards like this. This is Paul Zoll. I have no idea what he did, but he's a doctor. He's a famous
Oh,
doctor.
it looks like 87 tops. Look at that. That's cool.
And a heroic group, the Audubon Society. In the backs, this is 2009.
So they look like the old tops cards.
Yep. Here's a Colonel.
Yep, based on old baseball, tops baseball.
Let me see. My screen decided one of the screen save there. Then you have famous moments like Washington crossing the Delaware.
61 tops design, looks like. That's so cool.
Well,
Wow.
and then here's a Medal of Honor winner from the Civil War. And I suspect this is what the relics would have come on. So this is just a filler card for one of the relics.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
It kind of looks like this too. You can get this kind of relic too. Sorry, I'm trying to steal your.
No, go ahead.
So this is an actual Top Heritage American Heroes dual cut auto box of the Declaration of Independence.
What?
With George Clymer and Charles Carroll of Carrollton.
That's where my wife's from, near there, Maryland.
So that's his signature, I guess. And then you got a redemption card off of this, so he wants $10,000 for it, but I mean,
He'll never get it.
yeah, I mean, still that's kind of dope to have. I mean,
And so then you got there's a
Oh,
Benjamin
look
Franklin.
at that. That's an 86 tops. That's so funny.
And so which one is so this is a author biologist.
That's 68, I think. That's cool. That is very cool.
So let's see what the other packet was. So there's so you get I guess, famous police officers.
Who's that? John Flynn. What does it say on the back of that?
John Flynn, he is a sergeant for the Port Authority. He was one of the first responders on Ground Zero on September 11th and the last to leave.
There we go. 88 tops.
And one of the last to leave.
This is like Allen and Ginter, but not Allen and Ginter.
So there's another one. There's another first responder for 9/11.
That'd be cool to get them to sign those.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a Norman Schwarzkopf.
That is cool.
And then you get something like the Wright brothers, first flight. Yeah. So it's it's just Americana. But
that's cool.
There's there are chase cards in here. So like here's another Medal of Honor winner.
Yep.
So who is that? Smedley Butler. What does he do?
You can look it up while you go. Let me see.
Mexican campaign, the Haiti campaign.
He fought in World War I, the Mexican Revolution. Jesus.
All right, so I got here. So here's one of the. Here's one of the chase cards. A John Quincy Adams chromed.
Oh, that's cool. 88 top.
As a diplomat.
Cool. Yeah.
So he was the most decorated Marine in U.S. history at the time of his death. So,
okay. Oh. And then a humanitarian.
Jane Addams.
And then this is what a normal diplomat looks like.
Those are cool.
So I have opened these packs. I just kept them. They were so cool. I just kind of kept them in the original wrappers.
Yeah.
But I think we were talking earlier. My insert in this, I know, my artifact is a relic. It's a piece of board from. I wonder if it's on the back. So it's a piece of a prisoner of war camp from the Civil War that was known, where many people went in and they didn't survive.
I think I know. The name of it's on the tip of my tongue. I think I know what you're talking about.
Ooh, and it's in here somewhere. I have no idea why I bought these back in the day. Yeah, I just think they were. That sounds familiar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's there's a Robert Jarvik, the inventor of the artificial heart. Like I said, they'll put anything on a card.
They're fascinating, though, dude. Those things are fascinating.
So what about something like this? The Ty Cobb.
That's cool.
That's only a couple of bucks because they had a Babe Ruth one of those, and it was like $1.
So, but I guess the price is like on the box makes it what could be in there.
Yes, that's like always what it is.
And it could be like a piece of the space shuttle or a Charlton Heston Medal of Honor Medal of Freedom. Oh yeah, and then you have stuff like Larry Bird. So very riveting stuff. What other stories you got? I'm gonna look for my relic.
So you were talking about basically how people are selling them based on what could be in there, right? And that's what it is. Always has been about wax. It's always you're buying what for a chance of what could be in there. It's gambling. And one of the things that we were talking about the other day was the 1993 Upper Deck SP boxes, and you can get 2 boxes right now of Upper Deck SP, which has a chance to get upwards of 4 of the Derek Jeter Chrome cards or Derek Jeter rookie cards in the box, which are super expensive. This guy right here is selling. Look at this. This is interesting. Let me do this. So this guy right here is selling 2 unopened boxes of Upper Deck SP baseball, and he's got the actual card itself included. So you actually get a copy of the card. $7,000.
Let's go buy it right now, bro.
I know.
Send it.
See, I want to walk into that place and they've got a case of 86, 87 Fleer basketball just in the back they forgot about.
That was the next box I was going to bring up. That's a $20,000 to $30,000 box.
Well, somewhere here in Missouri, I remember reading on Heritage, there was a guy actually had 3 boxes that he bought back in the day. One of them was open. They had opened it and individually priced each of the packs for 40 cents, but they still considered it an unopened box.
Yeah, a guy walked into the national convention not too long ago, a couple of years back. Walked in with an unopened box of 86, 87 Fleer. Walked straight over to the BBC baseball card exchange table, and they gave him like 20,000 right there on the spot, 18 grand. Let me see if I can find it.
They wrote a check. They had
In
cash.
Cash. I'm gonna see if I can find that video.
All right, so drop those. So this looks like what they would have put the Abraham Lincoln signature on.
Oh, that's cool. Could you imagine that? I couldn't even imagine that.
This is a piece of Gettysburg.
Yeah, hey, we need a Lincoln signature. Oh, there's a Gettysburg Address over there. Just cut it out of that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, imagine cutting out a Lincoln signature out of some document.
Well, the thing is, back in the day, they had all kinds of letters, and you probably got a presidential library that's got all kinds of just mundane, like letters and such that they could do it all. Oh, now, well, let's see. Ooh, Carl Sagan. I wonder if there were double signatures, because then you pick up cards like this where it's Obama and Lincoln.
That would be cool.
You know, I wonder if I took the relic out and I might have put it in the top loader and put it somewhere.
You'd be smart if you did.
You said 86, 87?
Isn't that what 86, 87 Fleer?
Yep.
So this is, yeah. Oh, here, this is an article about it. Here, I'll show you. This is an article about it, I guess. There you go.
Yep.
These are the 7 boxes or whatever. And then this is, that's what you were saying. They were priced at 40 cents.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So. Yeah. So the market for Heritage sold a box for 66 grand. In 2017, BC sold multiple boxes at 75 grand a piece. So 75 grand, man. That's half a million. What, 75 grand times 7? What is that? Let's do some math, because my math's terrible.
That's about $500,000.
Yeah, half a million.
A little over $500,000.
Yeah, 525 grand. I mean, no big deal for those guys.
Yeah. So there would have been another Lincoln signature base.
That's a cool one.
Colorized. Well, I'm beginning to suspect I did properly store the artifact. I got a few more to check out.
All right, guys. So we're gonna have it.
Trying to find that.
What do you guys have in the? What's in the backpack there, Dennis? That's the other question we got. All those boxes back there, brother.
Oh, that's my regular collection. So you're gonna have my. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh no, I take that back. I did have 2 relics. Okay, so here's the first relic. Now, this thing is thick.
That's a thick boy.
All right, and what this is a piece of space Skylab.
Oh, that's cool. I worked on that.
So it's like or Space Lab. It's a space flown wiring.
Yep.
So it's just a bit of copper, and then they kind of. Congrats, you've received.
Front of this card, authentic piece of wiring from Space Lab. That's cool.
So
Brian can make you one of those in like 10 seconds. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but if you look at the pack, and I guess this is it. So they put 1 card in the front, 1 card in the back, and this is in it. So it's basically the pack is just that card with those on there. So I guess that was the attempt to fill out the thick ones. So that means my other artifact should be in here. Ooh, now this would have been cool to get. So even earlier, that would have been a Thomas Jefferson signature.
That's so cool that they do that.
Okay. All right. Into the end. So maybe that Skylab what it is, and I'm just remembering something else for. Oh no, I can feel this pack. This is no. I thought that might be a different one. It felt differently, but maybe it's just me hoping. Oh, okay. So here I've got the Chase Chrome card for Hamilton, Alexander Hamilton. I'm actually going to see the musical later this year for my wife. Maybe I get one of the.
Yeah, that would be cool.
To sign it.
That would be a good. That's
Whoever's
a great
playing
idea.
Hamilton. Yeah, can you sign my card, please? No autographs, kid. Oh, you know what? Here it is. It was the very last pack. All right. So this is a bit thinner. So this is this artifact card. So this is a piece of wood from the floor of Libby Prison, a Confederate prisoner of war camp during the Civil War, and one of the most successful prison. Oh, it was the site of one of the most successful prison breaks during the Civil War.
Wow.
So, it's just a piece of wood and it's not even protected. So I could, you can just touch the wood.
Yeah, that's cool though.
Actually, I don't know. Up in the air.
Yeah, but I guess the thing is, it's like, and for that piece of wire in this, they could have put it in just any old piece of wire and said it was from Skylab.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
So, because I was watching earlier this year, the family of Neil Armstrong was auctioning off a lot of his personal stuff, and he took all kinds of stuff with him to the moon in Apollo 11.
Yep.
And that stuff was just going crazy bonkers.
And he also signed very rarely, so it's hard to find a Neil Armstrong autograph.
Yeah, but he had his flight notes and his training notes and pilot's logs and such. So he had all that. So they could get signatures off that they were selling. So that was fascinating.
That would be so awesome, man, to find that stuff.
All right.
Having Neil Armstrong's flight log. Well, thank you for that, Dennis. We really appreciate you. You kind of opened our eyes to two new things here that really blew us away, especially those American Heritage.
Okay. So now what? You want to see some comics?
I do.
All right. Let's pull my slabs over.
This ought to be great. I can't wait.
Well, let's see. Okay, so
give us some background first. You started collecting when, in the 90s, right?
Yeah, I started collecting. I'm trying to think of X-Men 1 came out from Jim Lee.
Okay.
That's when I started collecting.
And then I started getting some back. So that's when I started in college, and I've really not kind of let up since then, much to the chagrin of my wife. And then I was a big Valiant fan in the day, so I'm a big Valiant guy. So that's like one of the things I was doing is trying to get all the VH1 stuff. So I have all of that except for a couple of the golds. But recently I've kind of the modern stuff, and I've started to focus on more copper bronze. And I got a few Silver Age and a few Golden Age stuff. But and I've got to follow up on this. But recently, this is another story. So recently, I got I was using the OfferUp app. Yep. And so this woman would put up the 6 Amazing Spider-Man issues, and she wanted, I think it was $125 for them. So here's what I got from that $125. So there's 173, and you're going, wow. And these are all probably at worst an 8.5, 9.
Is that the second Punisher?
No, it's not the second Punisher, because that was but there's that.
First Black Cat, nice. What's the condition of it? Nice.
It is nice.
Oh,
there might be a couple of slight spine ticks along the side here, but the way the design is on there, it could be just that. The corners are a little blunted, but this corner up here is this sharp. The spine looks great, and then after it, second Black Cat.
Nice.
So I did the whole, and then a few more after that.
Yeah.
and everything like that. So I figured for 125, I can get rid of the other issues and have most of the Black Cat paid for. But these were pulled. She was selling these on OfferUp because her father's whatever apartment or whatever it was, the tenants ran, and they left 12 long boxes. And this was in there, and she's just starting to pull through them.
Wow.
And all she wants to do is get rid of them for the money.
So have you sent her your number and say, hey, here we go. Let's do it.
I don't. Well, there's some 90s stuff in there, but she did say there's some along this 70s era, Incredible Hulk, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and there's Spider-Man. So I'm just slow playing it right now.
Yeah, that's good.
So and then slowly but surely. So I'm stocking up on my bronze. So I just recently picked up 2 pretty mid-9s champions.
I think bronze is where it's at right now to start collecting.
Exactly. And then my LCS, he just bought a collection from Michigan that he's putting on. So a nice.
Oh, nice.
Mid. And then.
Ooh, great. Look at how beautiful those look.
Yeah.
Man. Look at the colors.
Yesterday, he put out the Spider-Man 4, 12, 13, and through 20. Amazing.
Wow.
All in this shape.
Wow.
I mean, they're just sharp. And then what I picked up prior to all the announcements, I got a good deal on this in Chicago.
Ooh, look how nice that is.
The reason it's got a good price is throughout the book.
Oh, it's got the
water stain.
Yeah.
But the front, you can't even tell it, so it presents well.
Yeah.
I got it for presentation purposes.
Yep.
So, and then that's pretty much it. So
you said you collected Valiant. What are your thoughts on? You said you're a Valiant collector. What are your thoughts on the trailer for Bloodshot? Did you like it?
It's all right, but I never knew the nanites could do all that stuff that it's doing.
Right?
I liked it. It's like he gets injured and all that, then he's got to eat some protein and grow back. So all that and the nanites flying all over the place. But that's how you got to do the CGI for the movies.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see the slabs. What would be interesting? Oh, well, you want to see a big disappointment, which I got to school myself on. You always learn from mistakes.
Yes.
So this has been my most recent mistake.
What's the restoration though?
They wouldn't. It's not in the notes. It's like what is it? The C1, a small amount of color touch on the cover.
So you can send that back in and get that removed, and they'll give you a blue label.
Yeah, but will it go down to an 8.5?
Yeah, but still,
my LCS sold this. I mean, we both looked it over, and neither of us could tell anything on it.
I didn't say anything when I got my Mola Spotlight 5.
So where's my best in the wild find? Oh, well, I did find this for $1.
That's a great book.
That is a good book.
That's a great book, especially that grade.
For $1. Let's see. Oh, here's some stuff. I really love the John Tyler Christopher Star Wars covers.
I got one of those actually.
The negative.
Yep, I got that.
Beautiful.
Did you get the green? Did you get the Yoda?
Nope, I got that one.
Yeah, this is just. The camera just doesn't do it justice.
Yeah, I love that cover. I got a blue label that one. You actually signed, but I got a blue label.
Well, he was selling them on his site signed.
Oh, okay.
And what I like about his signature? It just goes with it because he signs it like there where it would be on the call. But it flows with it.
He always does that. He doesn't want his signature to
obscure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I've been collecting since '89. So I have a lot of this is from my personal collection, like the NYX. I picked it off the rack.
I sold a raw one of those. Our boy Howard Kleiman back in the day. He got a 98 out of it.
So I got this at an estate sale for $20.
Oh, nice. That's hard to get high grade, man.
But yeah, the guy in front of me, he got to go through the comics first, so he got the New Gods one and the Forever People one, but then he skipped over all the Jimmy Olsens. No, that's not my best stories in the field. So here we go. Let's see, there's the
Brian, $10. He pulls an AF-15 out. He's like, no big deal. I got this for
no, I wish. Crap. I got these in here too tight. All right. So, oh yeah, I got that reversed. That's why. So, I probably should have gone to CGC for this, but this is something I found for a song in an estate sale here for about 1/10 of the price.
Oh, nice. Very nice for that grade. Ooh. Yep. So, okay, so we were talking about this the other night, and you're a good person to ask because it sounds like you're going to a lot of the places that we were talking about. We were talking about some of the best finds you find on the Midwest and the East Coast because it seems like a lot of this stuff is regional, right? Mm-hmm. Do you feel that that the Midwest and the East Coast are obviously? I mean, do you think that there's a better place to find comics other than that?
The best place I've found to find comics is Oklahoma City.
Woo!
I can attest. There's a couple of people in Oklahoma City who have been murdering it.
Yeah, and there's a place I know, and they don't advertise as a comic shop, but what they do is, if they have these auctions and such, what's left over they go and get, and their entire. I mean, they've got. If I had to estimate, they got 300 long boxes out. There's another 200 under there that they've never even looked through. And in the back, they probably got another 400 stacked on top of each other. And I got to there where it's just like they would just let me look through stuff. You know, I just pull out stuff and we would just price it there. They wouldn't look it up or anything. So, but talking about Oklahoma City, here's one I found. And it's interesting because it was in an LCS. He had it up on the wall. It wasn't graded. And I couldn't believe the price, and so I went through it to figure out why there's the price, and I couldn't find. And I found out why the price was what it was, but so.
Ooh.
Now, you want to know why it was priced? Let's see if I can get in on it. See that corner there?
Oh yeah, it's like a little.
It's the distribution ink.
Yep.
Since the distribution ink went down the side, they thought it was a defect. It doesn't count towards the grade.
I'd send that back in.
All right.
No. CGC didn't. That's why the LCS had it so cheap.
Oh.
The LCS had it cheap for that.
All right. Well, here's the question: how cheap is cheap?
600.
Wow.
But that's not my best find in Oklahoma City. Here's my best find in Oklahoma City. In the wild.
Is this a second print?
Second print newsstand.
Wow. What's it graded?
7.
Wow. That is, for those of you guys don't know, that is one of the rarest of the rare books out there.
That's the infamous Leg find. Leg blew that up, remember?
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm actually on the CBSI message boards because I saw where they were keeping counting there.
Yep.
And I think I claimed a number 13.
Nice.
That is, so for you guys, just so you know, what Dennis is talking about is they are actually on the CBSI message boards. They are counting whoever finds these books. They want to track however many of these books that people have found. And what Dennis just said is that is the 13th book that they found like that. That is amazing. That is a really tough book to find, especially in that grade.
Well, there's a 9.0 on eBay. I just keep tracking. The guy wants like $2,000 for it. I just keep watching to see what it sells for. Yeah. But there's a buddy of mine that's a real big Batman fan. And so he's always hit me up on that goes to him whenever I die. Of course, he's like 10 years older. But he was wanting one so bad, and there was one on the auction. And I think what was it? It was we were looking at the grade. And it was like it had to be like a 5 or something less than this on there, and it was like the guy was. It's like okay, I'll spend up to like I think he was going to go up to like $750 and all that, and so he starts bidding on it. It's like at 500, and then like it escalated quickly with 30 seconds to go up to $2,000, ungraded.
Wow.
People they just. But I can't understand why the graded one's not going to sell. So, but yeah, that's my best find in the wild in Oklahoma City.
That is cool.
And I keep looking for the Sandman 75 second print.
Yeah, that is a tough one to find too.
But I do have. Oh, it must not be in here. Let me look at another box here real quick. I got 1 or 2 more things.
So big shout out to Chad. Chad cracked me up, but Chad's going to be on. He's going to be one of our next guests on the show. He's got Spawn Topps Chrome, I believe. Is it Topps Chrome? I think it's just Spawn Chrome. Yeah, Spawn Chrome. So that's going to be a fun little opening that we will be doing here soon. Man, I think it's great that he called out Oklahoma City there. Trying to find, man, there's a lot of people that are, you would think about some of these, we were talking about the 86, 87 box and cracking that one of those open. There can't be very many left of those unopened out there.
I wouldn't think so, man.
I mean, would you open, if you had one, would you open it?
An 86, 87?
Yeah.
I mean, you're getting a Jordan, right? I mean,
You're guaranteed at least one.
I mean, if you're getting, it depends what you bought it for, and I mean, are you getting $75,000 for it, and you bought $20,000? I mean, it's like, I mean,
all right. So the one thing I was looking for, I can't find it, but I may ask y'all's opinion on it because I have been wondering. So I got this off a Facebook deal. So it is.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but the 9.0 is the inner cover. It's a double cut. It's a double cover.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It had tape on the front.
Cool.
So
Paul W is freaking out right now.
You got a number 1?
No, I don't have a number 1. I got a 5th print number 1.
Okay.
How did they say that was a double print or a double cover?
Yeah.
When you bought it?
Yeah, and then I talked them down because, hey, dude, it's got like a piece of tape on the cover. So, and
cracks me up, man.
And then, like I said, I'm starting to get into some of the pre-code horror stuff.
Yeah,
I just love this cover.
That's a great cover,
man. I was looking. I know a guy. If you're really into pre-code, I got a guy or a golden.
You know a guy that knows a guy.
I know a guy right now. He's got a crap ton right now, folks. He's looking at it.
And I'm still trying to find a good copy of this.
Well, you got 2 of them. That's pretty damn good.
No, they're not 9s. They're not greater
Those are
than.
so hard to find, Dennis. I had to get.
Brian's losing his mind.
Okay, so tell me what you think of these. Have you ever heard of this?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's Paul's book right there.
Are you kidding me, man? Look at these books that you got. Jesus.
Yeah, so Paul knows all about that. He's trying to find one of those, I think. Or maybe he has one. I don't know. Where's Paul at? Paul's not even here.
I'm just trying to decide if I can get them graded. This one here's got a little smudge down by the staple there. But this one's just perfect, sharp spine. The corner, I think these were bought and then immediately bagged, and the corners are all tight. But I can't decide if I want to grade them or not.
Oh,
I grade them,
man. Yeah, hell yeah, grade those things.
Yep. I mean,
those are the ones. Which one of those is super rare? Is it the yellow one that's super rare?
The gold.
Gold.
They made 10 gold, and each one of them has a sketch and signed by either Lard or Eastman.
Yeah.
And then there's 100 silver, which I think just are signed. And then I think there's like 3,000 of these that Metropolis made. But I had never seen it until I found it. My LCS had them in there, and he was taking them to the Memphis Comic Con. And
a gold one sold for only $299.
What?
No.
That must be another one. Yeah. So this is I'm trying to find one that's actually.
No, you need it. It's got to show the sketch on the back, and they're numbered 1 to 10.
Yeah. This is only 10. Yeah, 2550. Yeah, that's all right. 2,550. Oh, the white one. I mean, if you get a 994, 96 or something like that, it's like $400, something like that.
Those are 9496. That one looked really nice. 9496.
Oh, that one. There's one of these I think is. If it's, see, I don't know how to spot the defects on it. But it could. I mean, I'm serious. The corners are sharp back and front. There's no spine ticks. Like it doesn't. You can't, because it's white. You can't see if there's no color break because it's white.
Yeah.
And it's a crisp edge. That's what I think about these.
It reminds me of Saga 1, like a Saga 1, because that was an all white cover. Yeah, I get it graded, man.
Cool.
I mean, okay, so you're gonna pay not the modern rate, right? You're gonna pay copper, but whatever. So yeah, there you go. Saga 1. Yeah.
Getting ready to crack my Saga 1 out and get it regraded.
Yeah, I think I submitted that unpressed.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I need to get mine pressed.
Well, I thought I could look at it and see how good it was, and so I made that mistake.
Yeah.
And okay, so I did find that, and the only other thing I've started to get into is pulps.
Ooh.
So I'm going for Asimov's Foundation, which is spread over I forget how many chapters over how many years. Like he started writing Foundation like in 42, and then he finished it in like in 50. Yeah. So that first one's really out there, but I got this in a lot, and it's like, I really like the covers, and you know what? They're not CGCing these yet, but they'll CGC like trade paperbacks. These aren't much different from a trade paperback. So when are they going to start?
They just got to figure out a holder for them.
Yeah.
But it's like, I love the art from that era.
Yeah. Definitely dope. I mean, and all they need to do is make the case a little deeper and then put the thing on top. I mean,
but yeah, you go look for the first Conan in pulp. Oh my God, what that's going for. And there's some of the covers from what is that? It's Amazing Fantasy. No, it's not Amazing Fantasy. It's Weird Tales.
Yep.
Oh, some of the covers from those Weird Tales in that era are just beautiful. They're all painted.
Paul's hitting me up. He goes, "Any TMT for sale?" He's just laughing. He's laughing.
Yeah, and Chad said the same thing. TMT is my crack.
Hey, Chad. No, hey, podcast members get it first, okay?
No, yeah, so I got a few comics.
No, at least you're a real collector. I mean, I'm sure you flip and sell if you need to and stuff like that. But I mean,
no, I don't. The only thing I've been selling is when I'm getting rid of my bulk stuff because I need more room. So I got a bunch of the things I'm not really interested in anymore.
Doubles of
Yeah, I throw them online and for $1 or so. I mean, I got a bunch of extra spawns when all that was going on before 300. I threw out there and got. More than cover.
Did you get the newsstand spawn one?
I think I have about 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I was buying Spawn back when it came out. Man, I was so looking forward to an image because, man, I just love the Spidey stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got that whole McFarlane Spidey cover run from like $2.98 up. I bought that off the rack.
I just sold a Amazing Spider-Man, the gold cover, the UPC cover. I got a 9.8 of that one I just sold a couple months ago. So that was a McFarlane. There was the blue and the silver and all that crap.
Yeah. Right now, I'm really wanting to get those Marvel Tale reprints with the McFarlane covers, but dealers have figured out that people that are desirable and they're just not dollar fines anymore.
Nah.
Back when I thought reprints were all,
So
it's funny.
Not worth anything.
Yep.
Well,
I gotta say thank you, Dennis. We really appreciate it, man. And now you're part of the family. So anytime you get anything crazy, let us know, and we'll get you on here, man.
Okay, well, I'm heading down to Costa Rica next week, so I'm going to go look for some Spanish
Corn.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, some corn, baby.
Some Mexican Spider-Man.
Yeah, keep Flipside updated with what you got down there, and we'd love to have you on again, brother.
All right. Take care, guys.
Cool.
been
All
fun.
right, so everybody, thank you for watching, and we will check you next time. Later.